the easiest way to understand the Quran. You might think I'm exaggerating, but I'm not. Let me explain why in just 5 minutes. The biggest obstacle to understanding the Quran, of course, is the language. But here's the thing about Arabic. Once you understand the root system, everything becomes much easier. For example, ذكر means to remember. ذكر means to remind. تذكر means to take heed. ذكر is a reminder. All of these come from the same root. By learning the root system, you can memorize vocabulary much faster, start seeing the connections between words, and truly appreciate the beauty and logic of the Arabic language. But there's one problem. Arabic can become very complex once you start adding prefixes and suffixes. For example, can you identify the root letters in this word? فَأَسْقَيْنَاكُمُهُ. The root letters are sin, qaf, ya. But they are buried under so many extra letters that there are more added letters than root letters, without any space between them. And there are many words like this in the Quran. So how can a learner identify these roots on their own? This is where many people feel overwhelmed and eventually give up on learning the Quran altogether. But don't give up, because that's exactly why I started this series, study the entire Quran from the beginning. The only thing you need before watching my videos is to know the Arabic alphabet and the basic vowels. That's it. If you know that much, you can follow everything. My lessons have several features that make understanding the Quran extremely easier. First, I separate all the added elements, such as prefixes and suffixes, so you can clearly see the main word. Then I highlight the root letters in a different color, so you can recognize them instantly. And as I mentioned before, the same roots appear again and again throughout the Quran, just like the same materials are reused when building a house. So whenever a root appears again, I remind you where we saw it before. Step by step, you build your vocabulary on solid foundations, and over time, you will start to see the beautiful patterns that run throughout the entire Quran. Another skill you need to identify the root letters is recognizing the verb form. Some verb forms have prefixes, while others have infixes, which can make identifying the root more challenging. In my videos, I show you how to recognize each form. I also pay close attention to vowels. In Arabic, every vowel matters, especially the final vowel, which often tells you what role a word plays in the sentence. I highlight these so you can clearly see the sentence structure. You will also notice that many words in the Quran function as groups, as if they are connected by an invisible link. I explain those connections too. And finally, I explain key grammar points as they come up, so you don't need to worry even if you're not confident with grammar. If you are an absolute beginner, I recommend that you watch my mini grammar series first. They are short, clear, and you can finish them all in a couple of hours. Then you can jump straight into the Quran with me, starting from Al-Fatiha. And as we go, I'll teach you everything you need, step by step. In every lesson, we examine each ayah like a close-up shot, carefully, deeply, and clearly. Also, I recently added a new feature, a quiz to make your vocabulary building more fun and effective. But here's the best part. You can get all this stuff in less than 10 minutes a day, and for free. I truly believe that these 10 minutes a day can become one of the most meaningful investments of your life. Just imagine how amazing it would be to understand in the original language the very book that Allah revealed through the Prophet ﷺ for you and for all of humanity. If you want to join me in this journey of understanding the entire Quran, subscribe to the channel and let's walk this path together, one ayah at a time.